You see me, huh? Be on the lookout for your boy. You'll see him. Man, I just gotta let you know what's going on. Shit, I be thinking about. You feel me? Look.
Since you and I last spoke in person, your man dropped a AI version. I don't know. He dropped I don't know what it is.
He dropped the AI disc.
The AI disc.
Yeah.
With him,
Snoop,
and Pac. And Snoop, that's weird.
What, the fact that Snoop and Pac are on the song together?
I don't get the I don't get it.
You see that he dropped the version where there's no AI.
Nah.
Matter of fact, scratch that. He didn't drop the version where there's no AI. Academics dropped the version using Drake AI.
Yeah, it's too much AI.
To AI the Drake AI of the Snoop and Pac AI. So now there's a version where it's just all Drake voice, but it's AI, the first two versions.
If I wanted to get into a conspiracy bag, I would say this is the machine's way of seeing how much of this AI we gonna let rock.
This the machine's way of saying this how much we don't need y'all.
Yep. I don't get it.
But that's gonna be up to the consumer. That's gonna be up to the consumer to denounce and turn their nose up. They're like, nah, we don't want this.
I mean, you ain't gonna know.
Shit, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, no, granted, that sounded like you could tell there was a different, like you could tell there was something was going on. But like with the Kendrick joint that was AI, that fooled me.
They saying that's AI, and if that's AI, that's the only AI that's fooled me to this point, because everything else I've heard this AI I've identified, and maybe I just haven't heard the best AI thus far.
But again, and even that seems like that's coming from homie side of the camp on some. I'm gonna just keep throwing everything out there until. So by the time you do respond with whatever you respond with, I done watered down everything. So now we question what it is. And I don't think that's going to be enough.
They say all's fair in love and war. That's why people go to war for love.
That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I don't think that's enough. And whenever Kendrick does officially respond, it's going to be spooky outside.
Maybe. Who knows? Well, I mean, it's supposed to be. That's the idea. That's what we're thinking. That's what he wants us to think. He's supposed to be the boogeyman. The boogeyman.
I think when he pops back out, it's going to get... Oh, okay. I do like the fact that he's keeping that same energy, though. Like, he's on his net.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, you got time. You ain't over there with them no more, so you can't use that. Like, respond and come outside and play.
I find it interesting that everybody's... Well, not everybody, but I've seen people pointing out on, like, forums I'm on, why wasn't you on this with Pusha T?
Yeah,
and I'm like... But I feel like... And I don't think Drake was bluffing. I feel like it was just stated that was going to go too far, potentially, based upon the whole mob ties and Jay Prince and whatever that involvement was.
Like, yeah, you talking too crazy.
Because there was a song, allegedly, and he was talking crazy, or so it's reported. But I can't see how a song could be made in this day and age and then not get released. But he is Drake, so he... I'm sure he knows everybody that's in the studio or everybody that's around during that process. So
yeah,
you're not just going.
We're not doing this.
Yeah,
this can't. But either way, to be barking how he is and not respond to anything Push put out there, I guess I get it because.
But then at the
but
same
if
time,
I'm Pusha T could pop back out and just make it really uncomfortable for him.
But they saying Pusha T is on. I don't know if you heard.
He got a mixtape that was supposed to be dropping.
I don't know if you heard it, but Kanye dropped the first one Like That, and he took some shots at Drake and Cole. Minimal shots, but shots nonetheless.
I ain't like it.
And they saying Pusha T's on the Like That remix too, potentially.
All right, man.
And the thing about that is, all right, if we want to penalize Drake for not coming back at Pusha, why Pusha ain't say nothing to Jim? Jim Jones been waiting on him for over a year at this point. Jim Jones...
Yeah, because Jim popped out after the award show.
After the fashion show, he popped out in Harlem,
Jim was
rapping on the block.
Crazy.
Yeah. So it could be a case of, I only rap for this tier of rappers.
Everybody just picking and choosing when they want to come outside.
And it's like Drake not replying to Rick Ross. And
Ross is putting... But I feel like in that instance, it's like, all right, we kind of, like, he know Like, he was around. Like, if he get to talking about ghostwriting and all that, that can really, because ultimately I think that's what's gonna be the the damaging thing on Drake's armor when it comes to this whole back and forth. Is no matter what, you got that on, like, there's reference tracks, all that. Even if that exists for anybody else, it's out there for you. And yeah, but I mean, he addressed it. So
all that's already mentioned, all that's already alluded to. That's like beating a dead horse.
Yeah, but when you look at how you've been releasing these responses, it's like, yo, you make it really easy to beat this dead horse on some, how you dissing me, you using the ghostwriter and you're using the ghost of someone to diss me. Like, that's nuts.
But the most important thing,
because that's all I'll do is just make it look like, all right, whatever, this, I don't even know if this you.
The most important thing about a diss track isn't necessarily what's true. It's about, do people care about what you're saying?
That's true.
So, since this has already been said and people, you know what I mean, we already been there, do we care any more now than we cared before? And not we, as in me and you, but as in the masses. Like
when it first hit, it was like, oh, it was a big shock, and then, like, now it's like, all right, yo, he got a ghostwriter, so what? I'll wrap him in as ghostwriter. But that's a approach that somebody, I feel like Kendrick could like really run with on some. I know I'm battling you in your camp, and I'm really nicer than all of y'all, so stop playing with me.
Say, the thing is, there's videos of people vouching, videos and interviews of people vouching for Drake's writing process. Like,
oh no, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like everything behind him isn't.
Yeah,
like,
I know you're not.
And
saying
I think what he's doing now is clearly him. Like, okay, you want to play.
That's what
I'm really
saying.
sitting down and I'm getting right at you. I'm going straight to you.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's why he's able to pump them out. So
I'm saying, yeah, I got writers, but I'm writing this shit about you. This
like,
is
I'm
me.
on your ass. This is me, and I want you to know.
Exactly.
And I like that he's presenting it that way.
So at that point, that shit don't matter, because when it matters, I could write like.
So yeah, all right, cool.
I just be chilling. Like, I be chilling. I be having fun. I be trying to get other people some bread, like whatever. But when it come down to it, like, I'm gonna write the shit that needs to be written.
Yeah, and what's crazy about this is, like, everybody pulls the all the Kendrick clips where he's like kind of predicting how all this plays out, but you can kind of do the same shit with Drake. Cause I've been bumping 4 p.m. in Calabasas all crazy, and like he's literally shouting out like, "Yo, I drew for you and Rocky to go on tour with me." Like, he was trying to make all the right decisions, only for shit to still end up where people turned on him and all that other stuff. Not saying that folks have necessarily turned on him, although it does look that way, because once this dropped, everybody kind of came out the woodwork like, yeah, we don't. So that part, there might be more to it from that end, like why everybody kind of jumped out like, all right, yeah, now is the time, which I'm not a huge fan of. But I like the feeling. I like the. I'm dropping pause. You right? I'm bugged out.
Hey yo.
I do like the idea of rapping. I'm in the booth. I'm on your back. Like, we rap now. Like,
I said, I'm in the booth. I'm on your back. I'm on your back, and you in the booth. That's crazy. We're not gonna get you crazy with the pause, but I mean, if you talking crazy like that, we gotta impress it.
That's my fault. My humblest of apologies.
Appreciate it. That's for you to listen.
Kendrick got to go to. I would like Kendrick to go to Funk Flex or send it to Flex. Let Flex drop bombs all over it. Let's get to that. Let's bring that era back.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because Drake kind of did it with his. Because Drake had the Who Kid, just the slight Who Kid intro.
I mean, you know what it is.
Only thing missing was, God damn, that would have took it all the way. But
God damn, but just having the Who Kid.
That made me want to listen to some Who Kids, some OG unit mixed it to the radio.
I immediately went back to the between the Rockefeller Locks when they was going back at it, and then Kiss when he went crazy at the verses. Like, yeah, this has a chance to do something that we haven't seen in quite some time. I just would like to see. I
like it for hip hop for everybody.
Yeah, as long as it don't get crazy. Like, we don't have to get crazy.
We never have to get crazy.
It never has to get crazy. However,
there it is.
It never has to get crazy.
Okay, thank you.
That's why I think that's why Cole backed out, just on the strength of I don't want to see this get. And kind of where it was headed. Like, I'm not a fan of whatever Ross is doing with the rich off. Like, we crazy. Like, my mansion is 80 million, man, she only 25 million. Like, I'm good on that.
But Rick Ross, he's from a different era though of this battle shit. Like that's why the battle or beef, whatever you want to call it, with him and 50 was so crazy because like they're in the same pocket.
They were wilding.
Like they was doing every day. They was doing different skits or YouTube videos. Like
they was bugging out.
That was a different level of rap beef, and that's. So that was a 50.
But I mean, Drake kind of had some of that. He put he sent the drummers to Magic City. Did you see that?
No, actually sent actual drummers
to
Magic City.
There was like I can't remember the school's marching band, but like they're out in front of Magic City beating no drum, like putting on a performance.
Oh, that's dope.
It's like that's funny. That's fun petty beef. That's fun petty shit. Like,
that's what you want. That's entertaining.
I'm gonna have entertainment. This is a look for them. You know what I mean?
That's the era of rap I'm from. Cam, Rick Ross, 50 as far as being like super fucking petty.
The Mike Delete Later has a crazy joint with
Oh yeah, I heard that. The I'm ready 2024. Yeah.
Cole, I feel like Cole might have to pop back out too. I know he said he wasn't, you know what I mean? But I feel like he opened the floodgates for a lot of rappers to jump out there and play with his name. And I feel like one of them, he just has to choose one, make an example, and then get back to like, yo, I get it. I get why you think it's a thing, but I'm still nice. I'm still a nice ass rapper. I just chose not to go get into this because this ain't really my bag, but I'm really still one of the nicest to do this shit.
I mean, he still got to pop back out for the fall off. Not that anything pertaining to this beef has to be a part of that rollout or anything like that, but
yeah,
I mean, he can't just disappear into oblivion. Like, he gotta come back out for that.
Fall off might be crazy.
Gotta be.
Fall off might go. And not for nothing, the Mike Delete Later sounded like that was a chill's drink.
Yeah.
The 7-minute drill.
I heard people was going, at least barbershop talk. You know, folks love to talk about the barbershop. People in the barbershop was going crazy over the Cole project. What's it called? Mike Delete Later. It was going crazy off Mike Delete Later. But even with the name of Mike Delete Later, was it always his intention to drop that song and then delete it later?
I mean, at that point, you just gotta give him a kudos for his creative.
He knew, like,
creative foresight.
I don't think that's not like happenstance. That's not a coincidence. Because what are you gonna delete later? Why? But that's what the kids be saying. Oh, post this, might delete later.
Felt cute. I mean, that's what he did. He felt cute.
Felt cute and might delete later.
Cute, jumped out there and was like, I'm gonna delete.
So
that.
technically, he ain't lied.
Yeah, he ain't lied to you. I don't know why y'all mad.
And then he told you. He could have just deleted it, but he came out.
Was like, yo, that was heavy on my spirit. I ain't like it. I just would have liked to see them actually go.
I don't know. That might be genius level artistry, creativity. I like when the creativity.
That's why I think Kendrick is gonna really make shit uncomfortable.
I like when it goes out into the world.
Because that gentleman gets into.
It's not just on the track. It's your life. You're living creatively. Like, you're like, okay, boom. I'm thinking I'm gonna drop this.
That's why I'm out here buying flowers and whatnot, man.
There you go.
Opening up a new level of creativity.
I say you gotta open that third eye, man.